Hey, welcome to Techie Dads. I'm Paul.
I am Pej. So we're going to talk about the Apple keynote that took place yesterday.
Yeah, March 21st, I guess.
Yep. It was okay.
There's a mini keynote in the town hall, right?
Yeah. That new building they're building is phenomenal. Like, I never thought I'd actually see a UFO, and that is a UFO. Wow, what a canvas. Canvas too, but it was a pretty good canvas. All right,
awesome.
Keynote. Not overwhelmed by the devices. The phone SE is interesting. I guess people with small hands is your comment.
Should talk about the first announcement, though. I mean, the fact that Tim Cook addressed.
Yeah, so the privacy was fantastic. I think what Apple is doing on that one is absolutely right. Fully support.
They got out in front of that.
Yeah, which is good. The montage of 40 and 40, Apple's birthday's coming up, 40 years.
Yep.
You know, here's a company that has done so much in 40 years. It's incredible. Look at the industries that they've built and shaped. Yeah,
yep.
Constantly. So, happy birthday, Apple. Okay, the best part for me, before I go back to the small phones and small hands, the best part for me was Research Kit and Health Kit, right?
Yes.
Care Kit, right? That was phenomenal. The things that they're doing there, you know, the reach that they could have, the way people can opt in and participate in some, you know, phenomenal research, you know, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's,
right.
Diabetes, you know, bringing their technology and applying it to those types of individuals.
Doing these timely medical studies and involving...
I think that was
so
by
many more
far.
people.
Yeah. Underwhelmed by the phone SE. Cute.
So that's a 4-inch iPhone that they basically...
They were going back in time.
From the iPhone 5 and made it equivalent to some of the specs that you get in the 6. Fingerprint and so on. Well, I think it's a good move for those that there's obviously a significant market of people, probably women or whatever, that have smaller hands that want the smaller phone,
you know, whatever.
but don't want to lose out on having an awesome camera.
I wouldn't say women. I would say they're going after the kid market.
No,
right, that's what I think. They're going after the kids.
Yeah, well, they would know best, but I think obviously it's a significant enough market that they want to capture that price point.
We'll make fun of them, and there'll be a lineup of people that will just buy it up, and they'll sell 12 million day one. Right? I mean, that's what's going to happen. But hey, okay.
So there's 5 models to choose from for the phone.
Yeah, and I think from their point of view, they're just flooding the market. You know, various price points. We want you to have an Apple phone. Yeah. Where do you want to start?
Yep.
Right. Big hand. If you're Donald Trump, you're buying the SE. If you're normal, you're buying the 6S. I couldn't resist. iPad Pro. You know, I think it's good on them by building one at the normal size versus Godzilla size.
Yeah.
Underwhelmed by. Okay, it's another iPad. The specs are cute. It's not a PC replacement by far. I think their pencil.
An iPad you can use a pencil with.
It's a pencil that looks like a Microsoft kind of device. Whatever.
Some competition from the Surface, yes. Are they responding to that? Possibly, but
and Android. I think Android plays a part.
The evolution of what they started with the giant 10-inch one.
I just think they're confusing what was a simple, what they had built to be very elegant and simple, which was I want a tablet. I walk into an Apple store or I go online. I pick the tablet. I pick the size. I pick the color now, and I'm done. Now it's, what would you do with the tablet? And do you want a pencil? And do you want it to do this? And
so you're more up saying there's a room to have a Pro model of the iPad in there at all?
I think the Pro model is go buy a MacBook, right? So, I mean, go buy the Mac, and that's your PC replacement. Or buy, a Windows device, or buy a Chromebook, whatever the case may be. You want to update your 5-year-old PC, go buy a PC device. If you want something to check email and you don't need to plug in peripherals and stuff like that, I think an iPad is great. I think a tablet, I think an Android is good. I think a Fire is good. So I think they all do it.
Go watch the event for yourself. I don't know, maybe an hour. I don't think it was that long.
No, don't watch the event. We just summarized the event for you.
I'll skip past the environmental stuff because they tout that all the time. But I think the moral of the story...
Yeah, that was weird when they did the environmental. I was kind of calling BS on some of that stuff. But hey, good for you.
Most of it because I've heard it all before. But Yes, they've revamped the iPads. There's a bunch of updates they pushed out for the watch, for the phone, iOS.
The watch is now cheaper at $299, so that was a big drop. So there's a lot of competition there.
A bunch more bands, designer bands,
which were probably $299 on their own.
For the bands.
Yeah. But I mean, the watch came down. They released a bunch of updates. Look, show up in an Apple store in a month, you'll see a whole new slew of devices that all look the same, and you'll have to figure out which one to get. I don't think I'm going to make the jump, but I think there's something there if you want to go.
It's a lot more compelling now of a difference between iPads, which they've been iterating on for.
And they flooded every price point. I mean, the good part on the iPad Pro, which we should actually just talk about on that on a different episode, is now you've got various sizes. You've got the Pro line, you've got the general line, you got the mini line.
Every $50 will get you the step up to whatever, even starting at the mini.
But underwhelmed, nothing major. Hopefully, the one in June will be more.
Well, it'll be the new phone.
New phone, new PCs, maybe. Whatever. We'll see.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm Pej.
And Paul.